Welcome to the Camping and Caravanning Club series of how-to videos. There are plenty of kit lists available to help you work out what to take on your holiday in a camper van, but until you've spent a few nights in a small space like this, then it can be difficult to know what really makes a difference to the quality of your trip. With the help of this Ford Nugget, I've brought together some of the equipment we've tested over the years that makes camping in such a compact motorhome just that little bit easier. For many of us, a good night's sleep is vital, and that probably means decent bedding. The quickest and most compact solution is a good sleeping bag, but it may not be the most comfortable in a camper. This bed, made from the rear seats, looks pretty flat, but it still has gaps, so I prefer to use a mattress topper. Perhaps the most luxurious solution is this Duvet Fresh Tech sleeping bag, which comes with a topper that's cooler than traditional memory foam. It also comes with its own duvet and smart cover. During the day, it all rolls up together and tucks neatly under the kitchen in this nugget. Some campers come with chairs, so they're stowed in their own special storage space. And the nugget comes with a couple of Westphalia folding chairs that tuck under the kitchenette, but they can be quite bulky to store. This Observer is from Robin's lightweight camping range. It packs down really small, but also has a high back for extra comfort. The only disadvantage is it's so light it can get caught by the wind, so you may want to weigh it down by putting something in the travel bag. Normal crockery and glasses are lovely on the campsite, but can be a bit of a liability on the road. You really need to pack them carefully. The classic alternative for plates and bowls is melamine, but if you prefer a less picnic feel, then look for a light, tough glassware like this. It makes dining more classy, but it doesn't take up much space in the cupboards. Plastic drinking vessels, you can't really call them glasses, have improved vastly over the last few years. The Mimosa wine set from Outwell certainly looks like real glasses, and the rims are smooth so you don't get that sharp plastic edge feel when you drink from them. Over the years, I've collected a range of useful things that travel with me in this box, which is now so full it needs a couple of elastic bands to keep it shut. It holds things like a sharp knife, pegs and string for an impromptu washing line, matches and that all-important can and bottle opener. Most of my cooking utensils live in here, but there's one neat gadget I really love, the Zylis Easy Food Processor. It chops foods really quickly without the need to fight for working space in a small area like this, and it doesn't even need electricity to make it work. One of the big issues of driving a camper van is rattling from the living area. Unless you're meticulous about packing, it's an occupational hazard, and I normally carry a few old clean tea towels to pack around things if the noise gets too much. But there are things that can help mitigate this. Some camper vans, like this Nugget, come with a special cutlery drawer, so you can bring your normal knives and forks. But if you choose lightweight camping cutlery, like this Primus set, it can fit together, making one fewer thing to clank in the drawers. These ones are also remarkably sturdy to use. If you're expecting to cook on board, then look out for space-saving pots and pans. This X-Set 33 from Sea to Summit is perhaps the ultimate space saver, but it unfolds to give a proper sized saucepan and a kettle for the gas hob. But if you find the thought of folding silicone pans a bit scary, there's the option of stacking ones, like this Space Saver Deluxe set from Camper. There's no fewer than 3 deep saucepans and a steamer colander. They all fit together for storage. There are no long handles to get in the way, and the pan bases are quite small compared with domestic ones, so you can get 2 pans on the hob at once. It's said there's nothing new under the sun, and that's definitely true about stacking cookware for the campsite. Take this November 1919 edition of the Club magazine, for example. It shows an even more comprehensive set than the camper one, including a frying pan, pint milk can, butter pot, and a couple of mugs, as well as the 3 saucepans and a kettle, all within a 6-inch diameter. Though to be honest, I haven't felt the need to make my own butter on site recently. The main difference being that 100 years ago you had to make your own using these instructions. Far be it from me to specify what you might want to carry in terms of clothing and other personal items, but you may like to think about your wash bag and towels. This Wash Centre Lite from Deuter has some features that I find really helpful. It has loads of space inside, considering its weight and bulk, or lack of it, but it also has this practical hanging hook so you can keep it safely out of the way in the facility block. Similarly with towels, Drying them can be a challenge in such a small space. So lightweight travel towels like this from Life Venture pack down very small, and they also dry more quickly than standard cotton ones. It also has a hook so you can hang it up easily. Let's face it, you can spend a fortune kitting out your camper van if you want to, but with a bit of care and some extra packing, you can enjoy your trip just as much by using your normal kit from home. It might just be a bit of a squash if you bring everything. If you found this video useful, be sure to check out our others in our how-to series on our YouTube channel. Happy camping and caravanning!